This poem is called I Found Me. I find myself in the silence before I start to speak, in the crackle of a record as it starts to play. I find myself in the laughter of my sister. The sound of her joy reverberating off the walls reminds me that I'm still alive and that I have more to do with my days than to live them out in fear. But there was a time even these things couldn't locate me in the darkness. A time when the words of children affected the person I saw in the mirror. Shamed into the corner, I became the perfect victim for an untraceable crime. Because hearsay won't hold up in court for murder, and when the judge told me I'd be better off leaving with a smile, my confidence was left to lie bloodied in the hallway at school. Boys harassing me over sexual favors, each wanting to taste the flavor of my lip gloss. But boys will be boys, right? They're probably just crushing, right? And when adults told me this, it gave them an excuse to push me, show me, touch me, without my permission. It was a Friday, and on the bus back home from school, two thieves conspired to steal my innocence. And once their foul acts had been discovered, one witness stood by my side. And they all saw it. When I didn't return to school, new rumors surfaced. She jumped off a bridge. She's pregnant. She hung herself. She's already dead. And they forgot about me. But I couldn't forget, because words traced themselves on walls and voices rang in my ears, constant through the days. They had stolen my identity and hid it in the silence. I tried to find myself through violence, and I thought by screaming, I would appear whole again. But to be whole takes time, and time heals all wounds, right? So as spring turned to summer, my self-inflicted bruises faded into the pale of my skin. Those scars still remain on my heart and my brain. I'm untouched by the pain they try and sell me with their eyes. It may come as a surprise. But the first time I was found was on my knees in prayer. I fell to the floor, bass rattling my bones, and saw a part of me I never knew existed. And little by little, the pieces of myself that hid in the silence reappeared, and I awoke from a 3-year slumber. In the laughter of my sister, and the love bursting through her seams, I found me.